Hello guys, let me introduce today the new plugins that I develop. If you're the BIM manager, BIM coordinators, or if you're doing a lot of analysis, if you're working on the client side, so you're not doing production, but you're QA QC, or either if you're a consultant or the supervision consultant, this plugin is going to be very helpful for you. The today plugin's name is the data exporter. What it means, whatever the information you have in the model, and if you want to get the data every time, you have to get the schedule, then you have to check, you have to set the parameters, go and force, and then only. But today, data develops, so you don't need to do these other things. So we have the data exporters. So when you click on the sign option, the first time you have to be provide the username and password. So you can check username and password over here. USGR user and password is USGR user. You want to click. So if there is any change, it will not log in. Like suppose if I add 4, it is single password, but yeah, 3, it's going to work. So once the once you log in, first time you need to log in. Next time you don't need to log in. Automatically it will get your information, log in, all things. So here, what is this? This is the model category. So which is the models element you have in your in your current model. So this will give you that information. So the point of the model categories. And once you select, like suppose I'm selecting the walls, so it will give me the instant what are the kind of walls and the count. So I have the concrete wall 10 inch, the count of 11, and the same like 12 inches 19. And if I want to highlight this model, just click on this highlight button. They're going to highlight me on the perspective. So it will open the respective view. This is going to be highlight. So basically you can see this is going to be highlight, and this is just this is just extension model. So you can same time you can play with your UI and you can play with your model the Revit side. Yeah, good. Now, what is the main important? If you are the QA, if you are the PIM consultant, supervision consultant, or if you are working the client side, it's very helpful to check what are the parameters they assign, what are the parameters they left, and what are these values are there. So once you select, I have options to select any type of the like element, once I will type. So they are going to ask, we need the QA/QC parameter by iterations. Yes, I need the iterations, and once you will go in QA/QC parameter, you have to log in the QA/QC parameters on, and now you can export. So when you will export, they will ask you the location. I'm just giving me the location. They will export with this time and date all things. Okay, now let me go to my desktop location. Yeah, I have this. So when I open CSV file. So you will see I have all the information that I need from the QQC parameter, but unfortunately I don't select anything. That is showing blank. Okay, let's go back to the model and I'll select this line because I want to be selected all the element. I selected all the element, selected over here, and let's export the data. Just I'm overwriting the same information. Okay, and let me check again. Stop. Yeah, see, this all the parameters is here. So it is not only for one element of the walls, it can be any element. Element ID is there. So at any time, this is unique ID, queued ID is there. So your element ID is there. Anytime you can go in element ID and you can search, and your all the information is here in one click. So this is not only up to here. Let's talk about something like that I want to show you very interesting is BOQ. If you want to get the quantity from the model, and every time you have to create the studios in export and CSV file, all you need to do is click on bit on get BOQ by level and right, and you can check like, which level that is in place you need the information. So by default, every information is there. You don't need to click like area and volume. If you select, this will give you its another form. So this is total area. When you select the when you select the information, this is area is there total area. This is total area 14 into area whatever. You don't have export information. It's going to be the same file. Okay. No, when I'm going to paint the file, yeah, see you can see I got my BOQ. So this BOQ based on the level, because I mentioned the level, what is their length, what is their areas, and what is total volume, and they are giving this summary also. Later on, if you want to have some validations, you can have your validations. And it's not only about the walls categories. The best part is whatever the element you have. Like let's consider about the structure framing. How many framings do we have in our model? We can check. See, this all the framing we have. I have like this is 339 element we have. If I want to restrict the information in the BOQ, I can just click here, export the details, and the same will come on these locations, and you can see what is exactly advertised there. Yeah, see, the category is structural name, their type name is their element ID, unique ID, and again, if there's any label, so it's going to show you the labels, otherwise the quantity is there, the length is there, the area is not calculated, because if the parameter is missing, you can get the information, but the volume is there. So based on the volumes, based on the length, based on the family type, you can understand all the information, you can get it from the Revit itself. This is all the information just in one click, just in Revit, no need to go and manual and get it something. If you want to get the information about the parameters, so just in one click, you can understand all the information in your tip. So user ID and for the login, one time it will going to ask the user ID and password. Just mention the user ID is the user and password is user123. And give a comment valuable information as well. So we can further in future video I can make some more interesting plugins that can help in the future. Thank you guys.